23-year-old Kathryn Grosvenor was known as Kat by those who loved her. She moved from her family home in New South Wales to the Australian Capital Territory to follow her dreams, but ended up found viciously murdered only 9 months later. Kat was described by her parents as a strong and loving young woman who was passionate about helping others. She had a lively and vibrant personality, matched by her quirky dress sense, and she loved to sing and dance. Kat had recently moved to Nichols in the Australian Capital Territory to pursue her passion of working with children in childcare. Co-workers remembered Kat fondly, stating, "She was a very gentle soul. That's what I remember about Kat. She was little Mother Earth, and that's why we certainly wanted her around the kids, because they'd cluster all around her. She'd be dressing up with them, she would be laughing, she would just bring joy into the room, and they would just feed off that." On Sunday the 3rd of March 2002, Kat spoke to her mother on the phone at 7:50 p.m. that night about coming home later that week for her dad's 50th birthday. This was the last confirmed communication that Kat had with anyone before she disappeared. She was last seen wearing dark coloured hipster pants, electric blue platform boots, and a red top with the word Paris on it. There were 2 reported sightings of Kat in the Gold Creek area that night, but neither were able to be confirmed by police. One of these alleged sightings was at the George Harcourt Inn in Nichols from 9:05 to 9:15 p.m, where someone matching her description bought a packet of cigarettes. Kat disappeared that night and was never seen alive again. Kat's family knew that something was wrong as soon as they couldn't get into contact with her. She was not one to suddenly disappear without telling them where she was going, so they contacted police about her disappearance. At 9 a.m. on Saturday the 9th of March 2002, 6 days after Kat's disappearance, local diplomat Douglas Wright was canoeing in Yarralumla Bay and found Kat. He thought it was a large bird, so he canoed closer, where he realised that it was a woman's naked body. Kat had suffered at least 60 stab wounds across her chest, shoulders and neck. Her body had been weighed down by a concrete bollard which had been taken from Anthony Rolfe Avenue in Gungahlin. A witness came forward to say that they saw a man stopped on the side of Anthony Rolfe Avenue near the roundabout and saw this man place an item in the boot of his car, which was similar to an early 1980s model Toyota Corolla sedan. In 2012, a decade after Kat's murder, another witness came forward with information that 2 men were seen about to load a block of concrete curbing into the back of a black ute. The 2-door ute was in very good condition with no cover over the tray. The tray had fixed sides which were part of the vehicle. The ute was believed to be either a Ford or a Holden. The witness claimed that the second red vehicle was parked on the median strip at the time. It was described as a small to medium red sedan in poor condition, and it had faded paintwork. This verifies the story from the witness in 2002 who had seen the red car. The witness described the first man as Caucasian in appearance and aged in his mid-20s to mid-30s. He was about 180 centimetres tall, had a medium to large athletic build, suntan skin and brown short messy hair. He was wearing knee-length dark beige shorts and a light-coloured short-sleeved shirt. The second man was also described as Caucasian in appearance, around 173 centimetres tall with a slim build. He had dark wavy hair and was described as having a scruffy appearance. He was wearing dark stubby shorts and a light-coloured short-sleeved t-shirt with no collar. In 2018, there was another possible clue. There was a call to Crime Stoppers with information that on Monday the 11th of July, a woman and a teenage girl attended a St Vincent de Paul shop in Wagga Wagga and purchased a pair of electric blue platform boots. These boots were very similar to Kat's boots that she was wearing when she went missing, and as they are rare, they were thought to possibly be Kat's boots. One of the women was described as being in her 40s with light brown hair, a slim to medium build, standing at 160 centimetres and wearing a winter coat. The second was a girl aged around 15 or 16 with a light brown hair and a slim build. Both were described as Caucasian. Police urged the women to contact police. The boots were believed to have ended up in Vinnie's after being put in the collection bin, but although police combed through countless bins and op shops in the Wagga Wagga area, no further items of clothing related to what Kat was wearing were found. 3 pairs of electric blue boots were handed in to police, although it was confirmed by her family that none of them were Kat's boots. In 2004, during an inquest into Kat's death, police named 10 persons of interest and stated that they were not satisfied with the innocence of 3 people: Kat's friend Kristen Gale, Kristen's boyfriend Malcolm Kersley, and Kat's cousin Joshua Smith. Kat had become friends with Kristen as they were co-workers at the childcare centre, and Malcolm was Kristen's partner, who she had a child with. There were suspicions and conversations that Malcolm did not want to be with Kristen anymore, wanting to be with Kat instead. It suggested that this could be the case of a love triangle gone wrong. A witness testified that Malcolm told them that Kat was stabbed, but she did not die from the wounds, that she was alive when she entered the water. The witness claimed that Malcolm told them this on the 8th of March, when Kat's body was not discovered until the 9th. Kristen appeared to have become obsessed with the details over her friend's murder after the fact, discussing intimate knowledge about her death and how her body was disposed of. Police also suspected Kat's cousin Josh because he was experiencing a severe mental illness episode at the time of Kat's death, with paranoia and violent outbursts. There was one occasion where Josh had threatened Kat with a knife. Police said of the persons of interest, "We haven't received any further information that would rule them out, and as a result, they remain persons of interest to this investigation." All 3 denied any involvement in the death of Kat, and the coroner returned an open finding that Kat had been killed by a person or persons unknown. It has been 23 years since Kathryn was taken from her family, far too soon. There is currently a $500,000 reward for information leading to the capture and conviction of the person or people responsible for Kat's murder. If you have any information about Kat's murder, please contact Crime Stoppers on 1800 333 000.